Shaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning, students. Dear students, this is your English lesson, and in this lesson today we will do grammar skills. Dear students, as you know, yesterday we studied exercise number 2, singular and plural nouns. Page number 8 and 9, part A and B, we did yesterday. Dear students, today we will do part C and D of your grammar skills book. Yesterday we discussed about singular and plural nouns. Singular versus plural. A singular noun names one person, place, thing or idea. One cat, one store, one item. Singular means one thing, and singular noun names one person, place, thing or idea. And plural noun names two or more persons, places, things or ideas. Plural means more than one. 2 cats, 4 stores, 15 items. Dear students, now come to page number 9 of your grammar skills books. Here are 2 other ways to form plural nouns. There are also 2 other ways to form plural nouns. Number 1, for some nouns that end in O, you add S. Some nouns that end in O, you add S. But for some others, you add ES. For some nouns that end in O, you can add either S or ES. For example, some nouns are there that ends on O and you add S with those nouns. And some nouns that end in O, you add S or ES with them. For example, for nouns that end with O, add S or ES. Again, you would need to memorize the spelling of such words or look them up in a dictionary to double check. One trick to remember, if it has to do with sound, music. If it has to do with sound, music, just add S. Just add S. For example, cello, piano, radio. Here I told you that for some nouns that end in O, you add S, but for some others you add ES. For some nouns that end in O, you can add either S or ES. For example, if it has to do with sound, music, you add S. For example, singular cello, plural will be cellos. Here you are not going to add ES. Piano, pianos. Here you are not going to add ES. Radio, radios. Here you are not going to add ES. Zoo, zoos. S. Just S will be here, not ES you are going to add. But potato. If the potato is here, then you have to add ES, potatoes, ES, potatoes. If tomato is here, you have to add ES, tomatoes. Clear? Now number 2 point is for nouns that end in F or FE. You often change the F or FE to VES to form the plural. For some of them you only add S to form the plural. Now here I told you that for nouns that end in F or FE, you often add VES to form the plural. Clear? Or for some of them you only add S. For example, for some nouns ending with F or FE, add S. For others, change the F to V and add S or ES. You will need to memorize the spellings for such words or look them up in a dictionary to check. Now here singular you can see belief, F. But with belief you have to add beliefs just as you have to add beliefs. Roof, you have to add S with roof. Loaf, but here you have to add loaf, loaves, VES. You have to remove F and you have to add VES. Now here life, you have to remove F and you have to add VES. Knife, FE at the end, you have to remove FE and you have to add VES. Knives. Clear? Now dear students, look at your page number 9, part C. You have to igloo. Here number 1 is igloo, as you can see in the picture. The first word is igloo. Now you have to add S just with igloo. Igloos, double O-S. Number 2, volcano, VOLCANO. You have to add ES with volcanoes, OES. Now third word is, number 3 is flamingo. Now flamingos, ES you have to add. Number 4, avocado. Now number 4 is avocados. You have to add S just with avocados. Number 5, zero. You have to add, you can add over here S and ES. Both will be correct with zeros. For example, zero, S, zeros, zeros. ES if you will add, then it's also correct. Number 6, life. You have to add VES. With life, you have to remove F from here and you have to add VES. Number 7, puff. You have to add S, puffs. Number 8, chief. You have to add S with chiefs. Clear? Number 9, cliff. You have to add just S with cliff, cliffs. Number 10, you have to add scarf. You have to add S. If you will add over here VES and if you will add S, single S, both will be correct. Scarf or scarves or scarves. Clear? Number 11 is thief. If you are going to add VES, you will remove F. It will be correct. Thieves. Clear? Now, dwarf. Dwarf, if you will add S with dwarf, dwarfs. Or if you will remove F and you will add VES, both will be correct. Clear? Now, dear students, come to next page, page number 10 and part D of your books. The following list shows the item. The following list shows the item that Kim and her sister plan to take on their campaign trip and the number in each case. The items in bold print are nouns, usually used in the plural form, but there are other nouns that are always plural. Underline these nouns. The first one is done for you. Now, dear students, here you can see things to bring: t-shirts, tent, plastic plates. For example, number 2, jeans. 2 jeans, 4 shorts. 2 pajamas, 2 sandals. 4 socks, 2 sunglasses. 2 tent, 2 lamps. 2 sleeping bags, 3 sheets. 1 pliers, 1 binoculars, 1 goggles. 2 plastic plates, 2 cups. 2 bowls, 1 tongs. 2 chopsticks, 1 box of matches, 1 scissors. Now, dear student, what you have to do over here? See, nouns for things that come in twos or have two same halves are always as plural. You use a pair of to talk about a single set. To talk about a single set, we have to use a pair of. and pairs of with a number of quantity word in front of it to talk about more than one set. For example, if one set is there, then we have to use a pair of. If more than one set is there, then we have to use pairs of. Clear? Now for the nouns in bold print and those you have underlined in the list above, write the number required by Kim and her sister using pair of or pairs of. As I told you, for one set you have to use pair of, a pair of, and for more than one sets you have to use pairs of. The first one is done for you. For example, number 1 is 2 pairs of jeans. 2 pairs of jeans. Then 2 pairs of pajamas. Number 2, 4 pairs of shorts. Number 2, 4 pairs of shorts. Then number 3, 2 pairs of pajamas. Then number 4, 2 pairs of sandals. Then you can see number 5, 4 pairs of socks. Then number 6, 2 pairs of sunglasses. Number 7, a pair of pliers. A pair of pliers. Number 8, a pair of binoculars. Number 9, a pair of goggles. Number 10, a pair of tongs. Number 11, 2 pairs of chopsticks. Number 12, a pair of scissors. Clear? Dear students, you have to complete part C and D of your grammar skills books. This is your today's task.